Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, frothers from all over the world. Welcome to round 12, second game, massive clash. Fitzroy in yellow up against Altona Knights. The Altona Knights in their red strip. They're up against it today, up against who many say title favourites. Altona coming off a big win. My name is Peter Parthimos. I'm going to call this game all the way here in the Series Futsal Arena located in Thomastown, Victoria, Australia. I'm going to go solo. It's going to be froth for young and old now. Anything is possible, ladies and gentlemen. Altona, they came in last week, they huffed and puffed and blew Carlton away. Are they capable of doing the same thing here to Fitzroy? Fitzroy isn't an easy beat. He's captain in the middle of the pitch on that beautiful badge. Scott Rogan waiting for the force field, Frano Saris, to make his way on the badge. Our officials for today. Tossing the coin is Costas Gatsis, and next to him is Michael Tiaras. Looks like we've got all happening. Let's have a look at the ladder quickly if we can bring that up. As you can see, Fitzroy on top of the ladder, 3 points clear from Moreland. It's going to be very interesting. Moreland got a win to keep the pressure on. And you can see Altona after their last week's win against Carlton now have to try and get another win. Carlton defeating in the earlier game Melbourne AKU. They're on 15. They're breathing hot. Well, they've actually jumped over. They're in fourth spot, jumped over the Wolves because they've won by 7. Oh, the head-to-head will come into it. It's a very tight ladder. Altona need to win to make sure they stay right up the throats of Carlton and Wolves. It's all to play for. Gaps are opening up. Let's have a look at the rest of the fixture. We'll bring that up in a second. The rest of the picture, you see the first game, Carlton winning 10-3 against Melbourne AKU. That was already played. We're facing the next clash at 8 p.m. It's about to start. It's running late. Fitzroy versus Altona Knights. That's the game before us. Altona Knights in red and white shorts. Their managers, as you can see there, is David Sarich. He's in the blue and black. They're both wearing blue and black. That's their actual kit colours. And Nikos Sigantiadis on the far side near, talking to his supporters as we get this game on the way. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'll tell you one thing. Fitzroy have opened up a 3-point gap. And we did say they were title favourites at the start of the season. The lineup, as you can see, Harry Rabotis up here, up as a target. On the right of the left of screen, rather, is Josh Allen. The flashity flash, Scott Rogan on the right, and their last man, the last position, is Andre the Dr. Kare. In goals, making his debut in the league. He did make his debut last night in the Clubs Cup. Is Mohamed Sabri. It's a big inclusion because Tyler Lewis went down with the calf injury. I think he's ripped his calf straight off the bone. We're not sure. There is a lot of froth talk. No one actually knows the truth. That's how much froth talk there is. But Tyler Lewis is on the bench. I'm not sure if they're going to call him. They'll probably go Scott Rogan, fifth man, if anything happens to Mohamed Sabri. But knock on wood, Statman's not here. No muzzles will be thrown around as we wait for this game to go away. And all the referee says, let's go. As we'll call out the lineup for the Altona Knights. On the ball now is Matthew Sisse. He'll give it away here to Michael Latini, number 7. In goal is Frano Saris, the force field. We have no scoreboard on the screen at the moment, ladies and gentlemen, because some technical issue. We're working our way through it. And Mark Sarich, number 10. And Edison to round off the Altona Knights on-fielders. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, no scoreboard on the screen. We'll bring that to you as soon as we can. Something got rattled. I'm not sure what happened. As a big snappity crack there by the doctor. No problem there for Altona's force field. Frano Sarich over the top, looking for Allen. Cut out there by Sisse. And we've been experiencing technical issues, not only with the internet, but with connections for the last few weeks. So we're not exactly sure what's happening with the internet around Melbourne, but it has been playing up. We're not with Optus, so that's a good point. But yeah, there's been a few dramas here and there, but we won't worry about that as we've got a beautiful game ahead of us. Mark Sarich, Blazer Glory, no problem there for the Doctor. Big long throw will come in. It's a bit of a medium pacer floater to his opposite number, Sabri. It was Frano Sarich with a big throw. So on a good save there. Lovely little touch there by Rabotas to bring on Josh Allen after runner save there by Frano Sarich. And on the other end, Mark Sarich. He does a bit of a shift and he did a bit of a chamois there and had a shot and the ball went out. Edison to bring it in. Worm burner, Cisse dangerous. He's got 2 to beat. Doctor just shovels it away. Turnover in a dangerous area. Allen to bring it in. The Doctor. Flashity flash, Edison. Hot on his trail there. He's got to be careful, Edison. Flashity flash wanted to go straight down that line. Edison just does enough and he runs out of real estate the year. Flashity flash, turnover. Mark Sarich to bring it in. All the way here to Matthew Cisse. Edison. The Doctor gets rid of it. Side ball, Edison to bring it in. Cisse. Frano Sarich. Force field to Latini. Latini look away. Rabotas just gets rid of it. Does give it away. Just make sure the flow of the play gets cut off. Just does his job. Cisse. Doctor. Doctor 1-2, but Latini cuts it out. Clever play there, Latini. Josh Allen was looking to give it back to the Doctor, and here it is. Patient play. Doesn't hit the target there, Rabotas. Concrete Shoes was flat, stuck on the ground. Frano. Oh, good effort, Frano, to brother Mark. But just a bit too long. Ball goes out. Flashy flash to bring it in, the Doctor. Latini there, applying a little bit of pressure. The pressure not too hard. Fitzroy are very well equipped to get out of it. Almost very nearly get Josh Allen onto it. Frano Sarich sniffed the danger, came out. Cisse. Sarich. Cisse down the line. Was looking for Edison there. Big cagey stars. Sabri getting a few early touches. Still the score 0-0. Allen beautiful gets past. And he puts it behind Rabotas. The big H had made commitment into the D. And Allen, he does really well down the line. Cuts it back, but just behind Rabotas. The ball goes out now, Cisse. Mark Sarich. Plenty of possession. Allen, Frano, the force field gets rid of it. Latini. And a crackety pop, and Sabri had to stay thick, had to stay strong. Gets a cops it in the midsection, no problem at all. Side ball for Latini. Sabri being tested. Big crack there. Cisse gets 2 bites of the cherry, falls comfortably there for Sabri. Sabri making his debut in the competition for Fitzroy, formerly from the Western Wolves. Without a shadow of a doubt, quality keeper, Sabri. Fitzroy going to the transfer window, getting a bit of a push in the middle of the badge, gets the advantage, and a good block, Latini denies Allen. The Doctor to bring it in. One, two, doesn't get through, doesn't. Brother Mark cleans up Edison all the way back to Latini. Cut out by Allen. Allen starts again to the Doctor. Cut out by Cisse. Edison, bit of a volleyball match in the middle of the pitch there for a short period of time. Brought under control. Fitzroy, the doctor to Allen. Allen sees the flashity flash. And the big save by Frane Sarich. And the flashity flash could have gone the back post, but decided to go Lone Ranger. Frane Sarich in two minds, had the leg split and saved it as well. With his hands, the doctor with a worm burn hopscotcher. Just trickled past the force field, still the score. 0-0 as the scoreboard pops around. Things back in working order here. The doctor calmly brings the doctor back in form. That's for sure. Oh, and how did that not trickle in? Frane Sarich just watched that go by so casually. And there was a heavy knock there to brother Mark. Hopefully it wasn't a head clash. Referees will stop that straight away. Hopefully it's nothing serious, but they did combine and connect. Maybe we'll get a replay of that. Hopefully there is nothing serious. Sabrid come out looking for the ball, was all innocent. I doubted there was anything as we have a look at the replay. And you can see here, it almost trickled into the back of the net. Have a look at that. It came off the post, even off the leg of the force field. The force field, he then goes for a medium pacer. Long ball, and you can see all balls, didn't look like a head, but maybe got wounded. All eyes on the ball, nothing malice, good sportsmanship. Looks like they're up if the cameraman can go around and we can see what's happening. And looks like play will resume. Referee brings it back. What does he do? Where does it start from? We lost track there. Not sure what's happening. It'll be some fair play here, looks like, as Camilo Marin make a return to the Altona Knights. Parthimos on the field now. 1-2 with Scott Rogan. Fitzroy just getting the usual passes in the back line. Not a hard press here from Altona, just letting it come in. All the way here, Parthimos. Got a bit of room there. He's got Johnny Pira right across, and Frano with another save there. I'm not sure what happened with the flashity flash. Did he get a touch to it? It looked like he did, and Frano had to dive desperately to take it off the line almost. Very nearly twice, Frane Sarich having to deal with these awkward little hop, skip and jumps. Somehow denies Fitzroy again. 15-14 on that clock. 7 minutes, almost 8 minutes gone. Still the score 0-0. Altona doing well. Usually Fitzroy put on the press straight away. They have, but this season have been very strong towards the later part of the second half. So no problem. There'll be no stress here from Fitzroy. They have gone down one game. They've lost one game. And, oh, right behind Parthimos, and now comes Forcefield. No problem at all. And the last time these two met, we'll bring it up in a sec. I believe it was round 5. Last time these two met, Altona went down hard, 8-2. So the 1-0, it's 1-0 in the series. Fitzroy winning 8-2 back in 12th of August, back in August, round 5. Camilo Marin. Marin bring it in, almost a foul kick. They hasn't played a lot of futsal this season. Might get found out. If they're not careful, Edison tries to scrape one past the doctor. Both teams know the importance of this game. 3 points are plenty. No one wants to go home without the 3 points in series futsal. Not any type of futsal. Edison, cut out there by Parthimos. Sabri chips over the top. Marin will bring it under control. Back to the force field. Does well. Goes back. Marin had to really stretch in a dangerous area. But, both teams have tricky game next week. Parthimos, he tries to go 1-2. Sisse does enough. Tries to get Sisse, out of the way, but couldn't put it away. Oh, lovely little play there, Bira. Cut out by Sabri. Next week's big clash, Fitzroy versus Carlton. That's their next opponent. And Altona, last game of the night, they've got Western Wolves next week. So big games again next week. Not for the faint-hearted of Sisse. The force field. He's got 4 seconds to get rid of it. Does well. Here's Marin. Camilo Marin to the doctor. Barista brother does well. Flashy flash. Goes down for some court dust. Edison helps him up. No problem at all, says the referee. Let's play it on. Barista brother, all the way back, flashy flash. Flash, he's got a bit of work to do, gets it over the top. Barista brother, Frano, handball says nothing, and the referee did say it in the end. Saw in the earlier game, Tom Harris almost picked it up with his hand. Referees missed it. Ball does go fast. Marin, 1-on-1. 2-on-1 was Flashy Flash wins out there now. Pira, Doctor, sorry that he's, that's the goal. I've lost my marbles. It was the Barista brother who passed it, who was dummied there by Parthimos. Force for Flashy Flash, who puts it past the force field and breaks the force field for the first time on 11:28. Have a look at this. It was a little bit of a slow pass, worked out. Barista brother Parthimos lets it go. And then Flashy Flash near post penetrates the force field. Frano Saric not happy with himself, stamps the pavement and says should have covered that near post. 1-0, Fitzroy break the deadlock. Took him a while. The ball goes out over 13 minutes. Well, roughly about 12 minutes to break it. Mark Saric, all the way back to Latini. Forcefield, 1-0 the score. Fitzroy broken through. Not with ease. Game hasn't really picked up, hasn't taken on. That one there, he's still sailing. Hasn't really got that intensity. Fitzroy won't want to push themselves. They're still in there for the treble with a win last night, beating Vermont 4-2 last night. Vermont from State League, knocking them out of the Clubs Cup. Fitzroy not doing it quite easy. Had to huff and puff. Vermont every step of the way. 2 games last night in the Clubs Cup. Camberfield also doing away against Metropolitan. I'm pretty sure they won 5-1. And series futsal clubs still in the hunt. Western Wolves are still in it as well. You know, both these two that won last night, Camberfield and Fitzroy, in the hunt for the series futsal, the championship, and also in the hunt for the Clubs Cup. Don't forget the F-Wise Cup's played at the end of the year, so they're all in line, all trophies still up for grabs. And individual awards to follow. Parthimos gets it into the Flashy Flash, who scored the first goal, the only goal. Flash again! Frano Saric, the force field, the left sort of chest save, denies Fitzroy's number 2. And on comes Michael Nguyen, swings the left foot axe, gets blocked there by Mark Saric. And again, Frano scored a big bomb the week before, top corner. Parthimos, who's got room now. It goes toe poke mad. Great save there by the force field. So half toe poke that one. Force field's one of the best shot stoppers in the country. Hard to beat. Scotty Rogan tries to get it above into the top of the net, but sails way over. Frano, early pass to brother Mark. Latini, patient play. Fitzroy applying a little bit of pressure. Ball goes out. Nguyen. The big H.O. Rabotas to Flashy Flash. Flash. What's the burn rubber Edison there? Gives it away, Flashy. Couple of passes going astray from the only goal kicker, the only goal scorer of the game so far. Forcefield. Latini, lovely little touch across goal, cut out there by Ewan. Edison was waiting to pounce. Pira, Edison, he's got work to do. Pira should keep it in now, go all the way back to Frano. Frano's got a little bit of time, he's running down in seconds, only 4 seconds with a keeper in his own half. Pira runs out of real estate as Michael Ewan makes sure of it. And Mohammed Sebri to bring it in. Flash, back post! They make it look so easy, the flashity flash. Sabri gets the flash on the way. We'll have a look at the replay. And just like that, you can see Sabri, he picks the ball up, gets the flash. Altona sleeping. Toe poke, worm burner, and look who's there, the back post. It's the big H. And a frustrated brother Mark Sarich there waves the arms around. It's 2-0. 6:50 on the clock. Last time they met, he was an 8-2 slapping. It was 9-2 perhaps. Let's have a look. It was 8-2, yes. So 6-goal margin is way too big for anyone's liking as Sisse tries to burn some rubber. Plenty of work here for Altona now. 6.5 minutes remaining for the first half. We saw Carlton do away. Altona did away with Carlton last week, but this week Carlton done away with Melbourne AKU. And Melbourne AKU having a big win against Altona, so the bottom 4 can beat each other, and it's already proven. But the top 4, Fitzroy being on top of the ladder, they can't afford to drop any points. They won't muck around. And we'll see that with Camberfield and Moreland later on, as the games are dished out. Plenty of action still to come here. Big game, Western Wolves versus Moreland. We know that Western Wolves have done the job on Moreland. Moreland won't want to give away ground. Whoa, Latini, and a big slap and a gangster slap there by Mohammed Sebri. He had to squat it away. Latini was looking to pounce. The score remains 2-0. Brother Mark all the way back to Sisse. Tries to burn some rubber, gives too much. Norm will start again, flashity flash. He's got a golden assist now, lovely little touch. Big H has got the goal too, and picked up there by Frano. Bit of a medium pace, almost a spin bowl to the deep. To Edison. Frano. Trying to spark his troops up. Big H, does it get denied there? Sisse just does enough to put the Big H off. It's almost certain the Big H was going to have a shot on target. Somehow something happened. Lovely first touch there. Allen gets a second bite of the cherry. It's another goal. The Big H gets his second. And they're leaving Frano exposed as David Sarich calls a timeout. You mad frothers, let's have a look at the replay, and just like that, it's 3-0. As you can see, Josh Allen, the orchestrator of this goal, gets a second bite, passes back to the Big H, and the Forcefield back flipping couldn't stop, couldn't deny the second goal of the Big H. Don't go anywhere, you mad frothers. We'll be right back right after this. Away we go, ladies and gentlemen. 3-0 the score. Fitzroy, slowly but surely, have been chipping away. 2 goals to the Big H and a goal to Scott Rogan. The doctor now looking perhaps to add more punishment on the plate of Altona's plate, because to me Altona don't look like they've come fully prepared today. Fitzroy are very hard to deal with on a bad day. Fitzroy getting into this game. This could be a big result. They're chipping away 3-0. They do better. The big save there by Sabri as Mark Sarich gets a chance. And we know Fitzroy finish very strong in every game. Sisay tries to burn one through. Edison got in the way. Here's Flashy Flash. Gets a clip. Latini lets him know about it. A bunch of threes remaining for this first half. Allen, Doctor, he'd love to scrape one through. Does get the chance. Edison trying to worm his way through. The Doctor knows he just did one too many then. Here's Frano, the force field. Sisay. Sarich, back to Sisay. Edison, he's got to burn some rubber here. Starts again. Latini's shown too much. The Doctor gets the free kick. Is it Latini's? It certainly is. It was Scott Rogan who was impeding Latini. Bit of a battle there between Latini and Rogan. Rogan so far with the stats. An assist and a goal. Oh, and Edison, Latini! He doesn't do himself any harm on the stat board there with a goal, 3-1. And it's the goal they needed. They definitely needed to get on the score sheet. And have a look at this, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Frano, the force field, through the guts. Edison tries to do a trick shot, falls beautifully for him, and Latini hits a left foot, all aces, past Sabri. Free kick there. Sisay not happy with the referee's decision. Doctor gets on with it. 3-1, that's a lot better from Altona. Little clip over the top, and Frano and a free kick given Edison, saying he didn't touch him. The flash is so quick, you're not sure what happens. Ran past him, Latini not happy, stamps the ball. He balls it up like in the middle of the MCG. There's Michael Ciara. Parthimos, 1-2, will he play? The cross goal cut out by Sisay, another free kick here. Latini down the line. Brother Mark on the left side of the court. Edison with an opportunity. It fell beautifully, chested it down. He winded that left foot, and it was just way too high. He was travelling all the way to Thomastown train station. But Sabri, a couple of warning signs now. Altona firing up 3-1. A goal from Altona will make the game juicy. Frano, a big flashy flash. Tries to carve his way through. Edison brings it down, does well. Latini fancies his chat. What a save there by Sabri. It's a brilliant save there by Sabri. Latini thought he'd done enough. He put a left foot snappity crack into the corner. Whoa, and very nearly. Lovely header across from brother Mark Sisay. Just a couple of centimetres too short. Not on that occasion, he gets really high. Parthimos on the ball. Score 3-1. Altona have shown a little bit of some teeth now. Frano goes for a long Benny Hill run all the way. Brother Mark, and what a save by Sabrini. Important save. It was like a cut shot, ladies and gentlemen. That's the half. 3-1 the score. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more right after this.
how do you prepare yourself for this tournament?
These girls have been training weekly, and we've been putting them to play against under 14 girls and under boys. I think that gives them best preparation. So when they come to these kind of tournaments and they're playing with girls the same age as them, they have that little bit of an edge.
Well done. Thank you very much. Hope you guys enjoyed the tournament and hope to see you guys next year.
Definitely. Go Dragons.
Hey, go Dragons!
Oh, and behind the scenes, a massive goal by Arte Ibrahim. Let's have a look at the replay. We haven't got time to take a break here, Jimmy.
We haven't. It's just coming thick and fast. So here you go. Dos Santos on the ball. He's played it across Ibrahim. And good bit of movement here, opening up the space. Filio coming through. Lima over to Ibrahim. And
left foot.
He's a clinical finisher, Arte Ibrahim. So Camberfield got the goal, but Moreland respond instantly. And that's massive.
That's a
Oh, no free kick says it's Abbott. What a mop up. Abbott, what a great play, little Abbott. Look at it, Abbott. Look at Abbott. Abbott. No way. Oh, there it is. Oh, what a way to score. Holding the ball. The bra and Whedon over the top. Buddy Abbott. It's got to be good here. And Div. Oh! Fitzroy and champions.
He's flying in a very short distance. So just to get a bit of perspective.
Oh, there it is. Pimenta with the opener from the side ball. Garzon plays it, and Enrique Pimenta fires it home. Talk us through the replay, Chief.
Oh, Enrique Pimenta with a big goal. Let's have a look at it. The ball comes all the way from that corridor area. Might have had a chat to the wizard there, the Raging Bull, as they set it up. You see, he looked like Ubidi was going to go, but it was Pimenta, snapped it around the body. It was top corner, not much Apostolakis can do.
He's a tricky customer.
Oh, look at it. Rogan opens up the sea. Somehow took it back, and no, it doesn't matter because Andre Caro, the doctor. Go steady.
Galenopoulos.
Oh, what a goal, boys. The flashy flash. So easy.
You going to replay that, Chief?
Well, that's keep the play because it's more than calm, and that's the one. And that's why flashy flashes.
You should not be conceding goals from...
All right, welcome back. Second half on the way. Good finish there by Altona. Got a goal from Latini. 3-1 the score. Could have been 3-2. Don't take nothing away from Fitzroy. Could have been a lot more as well. But it was a good, promising finish and a good start so far. Pirates trying to unwind and take a crack. Parthimos on the ball now. Rogan. Parthimos. Cuts in, cuts out. An opportunity. A good save by the force field. Ball goes out. No problem at all, says the referee on the near side. Parthimos. New one. Bit of foot volley there in the middle of the pitch. Rogan, will he mop up? He does down the line. Good ball to Barusa brother. Zaki Ahmed there, bringing it in for the flashy flash. Marcus Ciaras calling the ball all the way back. That's it. Referee says play on from there. Only as far as flashy flash. Nguyen. 1-2. Nguyen. Good pressure applied there by Altona. Barista brother. Let's it go there, Parthmos. To Flashly Flash. Newen. Altona doing well. Flying a bit of a press there down the line. Flashly Flash keeps it in. It's got to go squarey. Oh, what a beautiful save there by Yanni Piro, who's made a big run all the way back with the left foot, denying the Barista brother in a dangerous position. You can easily turn them in your own goal. It was a great run there. Good setup there by Fitzroy and denied there by Gianni Pira. Parthmos does clip it around and a big shot. It's the back of the brother Mark Sarich, that is. Again, Fitzroy applying the screws. Altona got to weather this storm. Make sure they deny Fitzroy. The longer this goes, the better. Fitzroy would want to capitalise and finish it off. Take those 3 points early. Sisse. Clippity clap over the top. Oh, he's come a long way out, Sabri. No appeals. Referee says that's okay. Sisse. Brother Mark to Frano Sarich. The force field. They've got to be careful here. Here's Edison. Clips it in. What a beautiful play. Altona, they work the ball so fine. And Yanni Pera on one end denies Fitzroy a goal. He's there to toe poke in with the opposite foot. Have a look at this. Great play here. Frano Sarich orchestrating the play. Edison snaps one with the left foot, Wormburns. And a toe poke of the highest order past Sabri to make it 3-2. It's game on. Yanni Pura denies the volley. Fitzroy have been challenged now. Maybe looked like they were going to run away with it. Altona, who did amazing last week against Carlton. Took all 3 points off Carlton. Who blames them for dreaming? Fitzroy got to be careful. They do finish the half a lot stronger. Edison. Ooh. Frano Sarich has come a long way too. Sometimes when they fall the wrong way, they leave the goal exposed. A big froth mark on the court now. And Michael Tiaras has seen that. He's going to come on and he's going to wipe that froth mark right off. We've got to find the appropriate squeegees. I'm not sure exactly what they're called. We've been looking for them. We just can't find them. If anyone knows what they're called, please let us know. Brewster brother. Cut out there. Mark brother. Sisse! And he overthought it. I think he was trying to do a yupa-dupa of some sort. That could have been the 3-all. Fitzroy now being pushed all the way. A goal from Altona will really play mind games to the gaffer of Fitzroy, but stuff like that. Sisse, who's very reliable, now could find himself in a bit of a spot of bother as a foul throw was called. Nut. Referee says play on. Sabri to bring it in. Low early ball here to the Flash. Zakiyama back to the Flash. Flash going Lone Ranger. He was looking for a pass actually. Got the pass. Sabri will come out with a big thick head. Falls there. A bit of a foot volley in the middle of the pitch on the badge. Elias pinches the ball. Starts again. No. It'll be too hard there for New and the ball goes out. Altona doing well. 5 minutes in this half now past and Altona's winning the half. Winning the half 1-0 so far. As Flashity Flash in the middle of the pitch there, Flashity Flash. Parthimos got to start again. What does he do all the way back? Allen to Newen, gets a do not argue there by Mark Sarich and a free kick given there in the middle, just under the camera here. As Allen, Sarich wanting it. Sabri's got to be careful. Short ball there. Flash got to get out of trouble here. Scrapes it over the top, just too out of danger. Looking for Allen's run on. Altona slowly looking the better team. Sabri, dangerous slide. Referee said he got all ball, as Edison was perhaps more hoping. They get given sometimes though. Both teams have got a timeout still to call in this half. Haven't chosen to go for the timeout. Plenty of time. The big H back on. He's got two. Does he get his hat trick? Blocked there by Sisse. Big H, bring it in. Flashy Flash does well with a turn. Pira's all the way there. Big shot there by Nguyen. Straight to the Flash. Flash been caught out, has he not? Allen over the top. Just off range. It was beautifully weighted. Just not in the right direction. Wasn't on target, rather. That would have been a glorious goal there by Josh Allen. Denied. 3-2 the score. Mark Sarich trying to clip it through. Big H back on, doing well. Flashy Flash and Pira. He's been fantastic today, Pira. He's denied and also scored. He's done well fitting into this Altona squad quite well. Yanni Pira. There he is again. Just runs out of real estate. Big H to bring it in. Flashy Flash. Nguyen down the line. Allen tries to nutmeg, doesn't get through. Edison, they've got to be careful here. Big scrape there, saved by Sabri, and he's not going to muck around. The Flashy Flash just gets rid of it. Straight through, all the way back. Sisse. Just off balance there, Sisse, looking for that little side ball. Flashy Flash. Andre Cara, the doctor, back on. First spell of this half. 3-2 the score. Nothing has been won yet. Fitzroy to finish the stronger. Is that going to be the same today? We have seen upsets in the competition many times. A free kick called there. Would be in the middle of the pitch there. And Camilo Mara not happy with the decision. You can hear Fredo Sarich telling Camilo, just calm down, just line up properly. Can't get sidetracked. They're doing really well. 3-2. Just got to weather this storm here. Flashy Flash lets it go for the big shot there by Cara with a second bite of the cherry, and Fredo Sarich, fantastic. Big H got to be careful. Yanni Pira's been on everything. Does well. Sab with a big mark over the top. Start again, says the referee. Here we go. Allen. Does he look back? He goes in, cuts out. All the way here, the doctor. Flashy Flash on the ball. Exciting game. Now we've got a really good game. Flash with a big left foot crack. Pira in the way again. The doctor. Allen wants to burn rubber. They've got him covered. Oh, he does well, Allen. Flash lends a hand. Forceful Sisse 2-on-2. Pira just not on the right. It's a good effort, but there Pira couldn't get to that. Very, very hard. It was awkward. As Flashy Flash. Allen. 3-2 the score. Under 14 minutes to go. No coconut. But pretty much a full squad. Back post there. Doesn't find a cake goal. Doesn't. Sisse gets it out. Marin. Yanni Pira. Does he keep it in? He does. Squares it across. Goal. Sabri. Oh, and that almost goes over the line. On the line there was Costas. Gets the referee. Camilo Marin's come in. Does he go clippity clap? And appeals for handball. And I'm not sure if he hit his hand. We might get a replay of that if we can when the ball comes back or when we get a chance. A big toe poke there by Camilo Marin. I'm not sure if it did hit Sabri's hand. He looked like he'd come out. Let's have a look at the replay. And you can see the ball was ferocious that time. Didn't go over the line, said the referee. Can't see it from our angle. And here it is. Here's what the appealing was for. Sabri's come a long way out. Ooh, that may have hit his hand. Was he on the line? Very hard to call from here. Very hard call from here. You'd have to slow that down a couple of times. The ball does come quick. Big H. Sorry, it's Josh Allen. The ball does go out. Costas gets on the far side there. Calls an Altona ball. 3-2 the score. Great game. Great start to the second half. Marin tries to burn rubber all on his own. Does he lose out? Somehow traps the ball. Flash comes up. They win a side ball. Gatsis calls it for Fitzroy. Play on, says the referee. Caro to the Flashy Flash. Josh Allen on the non-preferred. Goes across the body. Look at that. Frano Sarich does extremely well. He's going to dribble everyone. He does well. Marin to Latini. Here's Sisay. It's good to see Altona. They've taken it up to the favourites. Fitzroy started the season starting as favourites. Take nothing away from the champions, Moreland, or from Camberfield, but Star started line up for Fitzroy. Only one missing today, I would have to say, would be the Big Coconut. Oh, great slide there by the Flash. Second, third efforts by the Flashy Flash. Accepted there. Opportunity there, and Latini lifts him up. Acknowledges the efforts there from the Flash. Frano, he's got 4 seconds, does well. Easy, Maran. Sisay, good save there by Sabri, had to put the right knee down. They go through the cake hole, and we know they're dangerous as Gatsis calls the play in. Sisay. A goal from Altona here will make it very fresh and juicy. Frano plays it well. Marin with a nice turn. Couldn't get through, and a free kick given. That time Marin gets the free kick he's been searching for. And in a very dangerous position here, Altona can do some real big damage here. Let's see how the wall's lined up. Sabri's trying to line it up. We've got a good bird's eye view here. Moxiaris calling him back. It's a big open space there. Sabri's got to sit in there. Big shot here from Latini. 1-2 and off the line. And again, another goal line clearance. Did it come off the post or off the line? He was too quick to call from up here, but that was another close call. Fitzroy on the back foot this half, still 3-2 up, and Altona could very easily have equalled. Flashy Flash tries to make a run on his own, almost like a rugby try. So the ball's in the grandstand. Hopefully they can find it. It's gone deep in the terraces. Looks like we're going to call for new balls. So the ball somehow comes out. Passing wants a little touch there. Allen would like to get on that left foot. He does, but Frano, no problem whatsoever. Long throw, medium pacer over the top, looking for Edison. Not a great deal of height there in the Fitzroy team there. Michael Newman's come on. He'll add a bit of height. Latini keeps possession all the way back to Sisay. Gives it back to Frano. The force field's been superb yet again. Sisay. Bit of WrestleMania there between Elias and Sisay. Somehow gets away with it. Here's Edison over the top. Runs out of room. Will be a side ball into the last 9 minutes of the game. Remember, the last 2 minutes is stop clock. Every game this season, this is round 12. All 11 games apart from one, I believe, Fitzroy finished in a blaze of glory. They've finished very strong. Will they turn on the tempo? Now the next goal is super important, it goes to say the least. Both have got timeouts still to go. Will they call one? Will Fitzroy call a timeout, or will Altona call it? Will they wait to see if there is a goal before they go to the timeout? So far, so good for Altona. They've kept the potential champions, the title favourites. They've got them on the back foot. They're winning this second half, 1-0. Doctor tries to burn rubber, does well. The Doctor cross goal. Edison in the way. Doctor trying to get another bite of it. Flashy Flash comes to lend a hand. And Edison, Edison slipped out of his hand. Is it a foul throw? I think the referees will call it a foul throw. I'm not sure what happened with Edison. It slipped out of his hands, too much froth. All across the other side, halfway line. Flashy Flash. Fitzroy got a goal in him, or will Altona equalise the game? 3-2, next goal, without saying, is huge. Huge as. Little pass there. Doctor to the Flash. Mokunyu and back to the Flash. A bit of a tangle in the D. Referee said there was nothing in a play on. Frano Sarich with a medium pacer right in the middle. Sabri had to come out and dive it. He had to punch it and make sure of it. Into the last 7 minutes now. Fitzroy, have they done enough to take all 3 points? Camberfield and Moreland will be watching closely. There'll be a bit of finger biting going on right now. Brother Mark Sarich to bring it in. Starts again to Frano. The force field. He's done an amazing job. Oh, what a pass there to Mark. Mark Sarich blazes a glory. And if they go in, they are goals of the week. Goal of the week if that goes in. When it doesn't, though, it's just an exciting moment. As Frano wants to replicate it, no, he goes short. To Brother Mark. Brother Mark, youth player of the season back in, I believe, 2011. For then Baldwin. Latini does well, keeps it in. Edison back. Been very impressing, Altona. Very impressive they've been in the second half. Done extremely well. Latini can't get past Parthimos. One-on-one, Parthimos shown too much, and Mark Sarich just does enough and wins it back. Hard to tell from here. Done extremely well to win possession as well. Frano gets Sisse. Tries to burn, just to thread the eye of the needle. Frano, chippity crack over the top, won't bother Sabri. Sabri. Early throw here, Newen, the press is on there. Edison trying to breathe some heavy, trying to breathe heavy on the shoulders there. Big throw, Sabri. Altona have used this long throw, and I think it's put Fitzroy off. I'm not sure, they're not very comfortable in handling these long throws, especially when they haven't got the height. Here's Flashity Flash, and they've done really well, Altona. Sisse, Edison, Latini and Brother Mark, they've done extremely well cutting off these passes and going man on man, especially in this half. First half, they'll be lost the first 10 minutes. Parthimos will have to open it up. Here's an opportunity. Big strike, hits the back of Latini. Wins possession again. Down the line, cameraman's lost it. And, not sure what's going on here. Michael Ciaras has called it back. He must have lost it when the camera wasn't looking, but it looks like it's a free kick here for Fitzroy. An opportunity now for a set play coming up. It looks like Flashity Flash has got Josh Allen with the left foot coming in. No, they go long. Oh, Michael Newen had more time and he knows it. Flashity Flash gets it to Newen. And Newen, he had a bit more time as we approach in the last 4 minutes. This is danger territory because a goal here will take it to the dreaded penalty marks. And with Frano Sarich in goals, anything's possible. And what a show Altona have put on for us today. Many would have thought it's 3 points are plenty. And it goes to show you how hard it was for Carlton last week. Altona took all 3 points off them. Flashity Flash and a big save by the fourth field. Over the top, doesn't fall for Edison. Sort of bit of a spin bowl there, caught him unaware. Allen, kick back, does he keep it in? Frano Sarich can't keep it in. And it's a keeper, no, it's a corner. It's a corner, Josh Allen there on the spot to bring it in. He's got Michael Newen in the D, out of the D's, the Brewster brother. Where will he go? He goes around the body. Which Flash going to wait for it? Flash goes blocked there by Edison. They've been on Flash this half, neck to neck as the free kicks mount now. 3-2. Plenty of time still to go. 3 minutes. Don't forget, last 2 minutes is stop clock. Altona would love to get a goal as soon as possible. Just got to make sure that Fitzroy don't get that goal first. And a goal from Fitzroy will make it very hard. It's a great game. Altona have come to play, and they've come to play solid. The big H on the pitch is kicked two already. Will he go? Oh, the doctor with plenty of room. Very hard to beat Frano, the force field from there. It's got to be pitch perfect. Sabri brings it into play. The doctor. Big H, lovely play. Allen tries to cut it back to the Flash. Brother Mark picks it up. Here's Yanni Puri has been superb. Edison. Sisse. What a game from Altona. It was a lovely touch down the line, but Pira was not on his bike. Had the cement shoes on, stuck right there. Sabri brings it into the flash. What a last 2 minutes we've got in store for you. The doctor, can he go property crack? And it's not going to beat the force field from there. Could be danger playing Edison. Perhaps the only mistake he's made all day. He's been solid, especially in the second half. Into the stop clock now. Last 2 minutes, Frothers. Have Fitzroy done enough? Is there a hat trick here for the big H? He's fallen and cut out by Edison. He was full of flash. Big block in the middle of the pitch. And Edison goes Lone Ranger. Mark Sarridge burning rub on the left side. Blindsided. Didn't see him. Flash. Minute 48 on the clock. Danger territory. Flash goes Lone Ranger. Edison sniffs the danger. Cuts it off. Here's the friend of the force field. Good interception. A timeout, is it? Let's have a look. It's a timeout, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back right after this, you mad frothers. Welcome back. A minute 38 on the clock, and the froth is pouring from the ceiling here. Altona will be looking to get a goal here, take it to the penalty mark. Enough time to win it from here as well, even if you're Altona. 3-2 the score. Fitzroy, very experienced campaigners. They're not going to allow this game to slip, but this is not any type of futsal, ladies and gentlemen. This is serious futsal, and anything can happen as Sabri tries to bring it in. Flashy flash goes there to Allen. Almost made a meal of it. Nervous stuff here. Minute 30 on the clock. Frano Sarridge, experienced campaigner. Sisse, he can bang a goal or two. Latini inches away. Would have been ridiculous if that went in. Just inches away from equalising. 3-2 the score. Fitzroy, Tigers fans breathing a sigh of relief, but it's almost short-lived as Yanni Pira blazes a glory. Like in a half volley position, just wide, almost identical to Latini. It's almost they're giving it away. Here's brother Mark now. It's like they're playing pot shots. Fitzroy perhaps didn't get enough training. They want to train with the last minute. Sisse over the top. This is danger though. Frano Sarridge had a goal, and it's clever little chip over the top and just wide. And Josh Allen, for the second time, denied on the other side of the post this time. Edison, Allen, he's done extremely well, Allen. He's done great. And Sisse. Amazing stuff, Sisse. Burns rubber and wins the ball back with a minute 2 on that clock. Have they got what it takes? Altona pushing the title favourites right to the brim. 56 seconds on the clock. Sisse, they're going to throw everything at it. Brother Mark, Frano Sarridge, Pira, here it is. Oh, and somehow that goes out. It's a corner kick. Frano Sarridge has gone a long way. Frano is disappointed with something. Not sure. Maybe his lineup hasn't shaped up well. Perhaps thought maybe it was a penalty. I'm not sure. Corner kick. Referees just trying to sort things out here. Calls play on. Here's Pira, all the way back. Cisse, Frano, bit too much. Bit of... Oh, big mistake! Sabri! Oh, what an opportunity missed there by Pira. Ridiculous, almost equalising with 41 seconds to go. And it's not Altona's day so far. They've played the better in this half. They've denied it, and now Fitzroy, being the team they are, they could put the knife straight in there. But they want it, Altona, they want it. 28 seconds to go, they've got me on the edge of the seat. Brother Mark. Patient play here, almost fighting its way to Pira. Sabri, will he go long? Go short, the doctor. Clips over the top, cuts out there by Brother Mark Sarich. Brother Mark, beautiful pass, Pira, goal! Oh, there's the equaliser! Ridiculous. And Altona have halved and puffed all this half. And they've been the better side this half without a shadow of a doubt. And let's have a look at the replay. It was ridiculous. Let's start the game, 11 seconds. We'll show the replay after because we're not sure what's going to happen. Can Fitzroy get a goal at the death? They haven't kicked a goal this half. It's got to be very impressive finish here. Rogan gets the free kick though. Brother Mark Sarich. And do we have a timeout? We've got a timeout called here, lady. Let's have a look at the replay before we go to a break. And here you go. It was denied here. Mark Sarich, you can see here they huffed and puffed. They were at it for the last 10 minutes. And then bang, puts a past Sabri. And Pura gets his second. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go to a quick ad break. Don't go anywhere. With 11 seconds on the clock, it's going to be froth, you mad frothers. Go, ladies and gentlemen, 7 seconds remaining on the clock, and I can assure you, ladies and gentlemen, this is not what anyone expected. Altona, they beat Carlton last week. Everyone said that Carlton didn't have a good game, but starting to think Altona had the game of their life. Altona are playing well. They don't want to go down. Oh, it could be a winner here. Can Altona finish it off? It's a winner here. Oh, redo! And Altona very nearly pinched it right at the very end as we go to the dreaded penalties, and it's going to be decided by those ridiculous penalties. Ladies and gentlemen, you mad frothers, don't go anywhere, don't move for a second as we back with a penalty shootout, you mad frothers. Okay, we're back. The dreaded penalties are before us. Now, many championship-winning teams win these these fine margins are so fine. Could go either way. The luck favours the brave. what will happen? You've got to make your own luck, they say. As the referee's on the spot now. Costas Gats is explaining the line rule. You can't go over the line. It's the doctor up against Frano Sarich. These two have faced before many, many times, almost a decade, as the doctor up against the force field. Oh, and it's a big, I'm not sure if it's a save, but he's been denied the doctor off the upright. And it's a great start for Altona, and what a game for Mohamed Sabri to be introduced into. Straight into the pit of fire as Latini. And big save there by Sabri. And Latini denied, and no goal yet. It was a big shot, and Sabri equal to the task. Goalless so far, both first penalties denied. Zaki Ahmed. Oh, it's another save by the force field. And Zaki, brother, he's denied there by the force field. And the force field can bang him home. And he's up against his opposite number there, Mohamed Sabri. And the force field, he doesn't muck around. Oh, he saves at that time. Some sportsmanship there, camaraderie. As the force field is denied by Sabri. Now, 2 apiece misses. A goal here by Michael Newen means that Altona have to score, or opposite. If Michael Newen misses and Altona score, they're the winners. So much up for grabs. Oh, and Fredo Sarich. The penalties not clinical tonight, that's for sure. And tell you what, Yanni Pira, who equalised, got 2 goals in the game. I'll tell you one thing, this guy, this man, has been very impressive. Can they put him right? Oh! What a massive win to Altona Knights! The Altona Knights have taken all 3 points. The title favourites go down to Altona Knights. Redo! All 3 points going all the way to Altona. Who would have thought Fitzroy Tigers, who sat on top of the ladder for 1 round, now face the prospect of being dethroned from the top of the ladder. A lot more to come, ladies and gentlemen. The crowd's in shock. Great scenes here as... I'll tell you one thing, there's a lot of shock going around. Even I'm a little bit shocked. I thought Fitzroy will make light work of Altona, but as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, this is not any type of futsal. This is series futsal at its bloody best. And now it's over to this game. Western Wolves up against Moreland. A win to Western Wolves will make it very hard for Moreland, but a Moreland win here will bring Fitzroy back to the fray. And then after that, we've got Camberfield. They're going to be hungry as well, Camberfield. Big game after that. Let's have a look who's Camberfield playing. He's Pascal. So Camberfield's got a big opportunity here to close the ground. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you mad frothers, don't go anywhere. We'll be back with an interview right after this. Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. What a massive win. I'm here with Yanni Pira. Yanni Pira, what a win.
Thank you, thank you.
Important goals. It was an important game. Tell us, what happened? Explain to us.
Oh, we started a bit like low, and yeah, Nico always like talk to us, and Frano too, like captain, and yeah, we started, as I said, we started low, but we started like in the five last seconds of the first half, we started doing like pretty good, and we saw like where Fitzroy like needed where to press, so we was pressing there, and here we go.
Extremely great job. You won the second half.
Yeah.
You equalised the game. In the second half, could you feel that goal coming, or did you think that you talk us through that part?
Yeah. So as I said, like we saw where Fitzroy, like we had to press. Always we had to press. So we knew like if we press, we're gonna score some goals. So everyone, like I congratulate all the guys. Like we was doing pretty good. We was pressing very hard, and we got some goals. So in the last seconds, we got the goal. So
you got the goals. You won the penalty shootout.
Yeah.
You beat Carlton last week. Many said that Carlton didn't play, but you've come up against the title favourites.
Yeah.
Title favourites, and you've won. I believe next week you've got Western Wolves, another tough game. You fitted into the team very well.
Yeah, like all the boys like welcome me like very well. Like, and I appreciate all of them. So I feel like family. Everyone there is family, you know. So I trust all the guys. When everyone steps in, everyone has to step in, you know. So, yeah. So, but yeah, it was a tough game. Like Fitzroy, of course, but we had to do our job. We did till the last second, so we got 3 points.
Absolutely, you're a gun player, mate.
Thank you.
Getting better and better every week.
Yeah.
Keep going.
We'll try.
And good luck next week.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go winning another big game. This one here is match of the round. Moreland versus the Western Wolves. We'll be right back right after this.